his wife, Liz, his mom. And there is no doubt that this is home. No doubt at all.
Nikolai, daughter Sha'Carri, and Asia, mother Pat. It seems unbelievable that he has passed the great Hank Aaron. And that's the guy that caught the ball.
Willie Mays out on the field. The Nationals, by the way, being very patient. Bassick, who gave up the home run, is gone into the dugout. Others are either on the field or in the dugout. Willie Mays does have a microphone, so we may hear from Barry Bonds' godfather.
Ladies and gentlemen, number 756 for Barry Bonds, everybody. He is Major League Baseball's all-time home run leader. And now Barry, Mr. Mays, Bonds family, and San Francisco Giants fans, please direct your attention to the video board for a very special message from a very special someone.
I would like to offer my congratulations to Barry Bonds on becoming baseball's career home run leader. It is a great accomplishment which requires skill, longevity, and determination. Throughout the past century, the home run has held a special place in baseball, and I have been privileged to hold this record for 33 of those years. I'll move over now and offer my best wishes to Barry and his family on this historical achievement. My hope today, as it was on that April evening in 1974, is that the achievement of this record will inspire others to chase their own dream.
Hank Aaron, everybody! Passing the torch to you, Barry Bonds!
Thank you. Thank you very much. I gotta thank all of you, all the fans here in San Francisco, road and home. It's been fantastic. I want to thank you all. I got to thank my teammates for their support. Through all this, you guys have been strong, and you've given me all the support in the world, and I'll never forget it as long as I live. Thank you. I got to thank my family, my mother, my wife Liz, my kids Nikolai, Sha'Carri, and Asia. I'm glad I did it before you guys went to school. Thanks for being here. I gotta thank the Washington Nationals for your support. Thank you for understanding this day. It means a lot to me. My dad. Thank you for everything. Thank you.
San
to the crowd. Now we're speaking to his manager. And who knows what that conversation is about, but I do know this. What a night. He's 3 for 3. And if he stays in the game long enough and hits a triple, he'll have the cycle. And here's our Barry Bonds home run tracker, brought to you by your local Chevy dealers. Look at that number.
Career home run number 756. And he did it in Barry Bonds fashion. He took on the deepest part of the yard. And let's take a look at this historic at bat against Mike Bacsik, second generation big leaguer. Cuts a fastball. Bonds gets ahead to count 2-0 as the fastball breaking ball. Then at a 2-0, Bacsik plants a perfect fastball in the outside corner. And Bonds just misses the 2-1. There's the 2-2 that runs the count full. And then he sort of gets him off balance. The only swing all night he's been off balance, and here it is. And he knew it. And Bacsik knew it. And 43,000 people knew it. And that, folks, is baseball history. And I feel privileged to have seen it.
Indeed. To one of the deepest parts of the ballpark where he has hit many. And the folks in the background, unbelievable. Watch the fans in the background.
It was great. You could see his son Nikolai on
tour.
And I'm not sure if his feet touch the ground here either. Wife Liz, his mother Pat, enjoying the moment. Daughter Sha'Carri and Asia on her back.
There you go. And the changing of the number. Nice. Back in their seats is Bengie Molina, stands in. Wow. Did I mention at all that gave the Giants the lead?
I think somewhere in there you did.
I don't think so. A 10-minute delay. And the 1-0 to Molina. They're saying it went 435 feet. Like I said, that is not the cheap area of the ballpark, if there is a cheap area here.
Yeah, what you get, you have to earn in this ballpark. And Barry Bonds and Mike Bacsik will be forever joined at the hip.
Outside corner strike, 2-2.
I don't think Mike Bacsik really has any idea what's in store for him, because he is going to be talking to a lot of microphones tonight, tomorrow, probably the next month, maybe the rest of his life.
On the ground, Zimmerman will cut it off and throw out Molina. 2 outs. And here's Ray Durham.
I wonder if it's sinking in a little bit right now. It has to be a relief. Richie Aurelia, teammates, long time with Barry Bonds.
Durham takes a strike.
You know, he's talking about the buzz in the crowd after he hits a home run. Well, tonight's buzz was 5 times as loud as we normally see it. This place was electric, and he just lit this place up. It was truly an awesome thing to see.
Durham pops it up off the end of the bat, and it's going to be Bassick who makes the call and the catch, and that will end the inning. So we have just witnessed history here in the 5th inning. And now everybody will stand as Bonds goes out to his position. The home run for Bonds is 22nd of the year. And what really is his comfort level in this park is right in that area where the bleachers in left field, the folks over by the home bullpen.
All right, let's look at the line camera and watch the flight of this ball as you saw its majestic path into the center field bleachers. And the splash look and the flashes as this ball was in its arc. And there's the scrum.
I'm not sure I could even explain that, nor do I want to. Folks, if you see any of your kids or relatives in that shot, call them.
Yeah, make sure they're all right. That's just amazing. You know what made it, though, partner? The message from Hank Aaron.
Oh, the best. Bruce Bochy has come out, and it's going to be, I believe, a double switch. And Bonds is coming out. So Roberts is going to give him a big hug. And he is going to depart.
Well, it has to be relief for everybody, actually. Yesterday there was 450 additional press passes that had been issued. And again, that's about the amount, maybe a little bit more than what they issue for an LCS game. And it was getting more impacted daily in the Giants clubhouse. And Bond said, I want to hit this thing so I can send all you guys back home, meaning all the media that had come here to witness history. And tonight, he accomplished the feat.
Yep, he's taking it in right now. So Jonathan Sanchez will come on.
Watch the flashes behind Bonds. And his son Nikolai hopping over the railing. Just an absolutely beautiful, perfect swing. Just what he's known for. One of the best swings in the history of the game. And you can see it coming, the way he put his at-bats together tonight. And indeed, it happened.
Here's Sanchez throwing to Snyder, and that's a call strike. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Whew. Time to calm down.
Yeah, pretty impressive evening, I would have to say. I mean, we've been anticipating this for a while, and now all of a sudden it's in our lap. It's kind of tough to digest.
Branson will make the play. As he went a long way. And the hitter will be Nuke Logan.
He hasn't blinked. Just sitting there numb, thinking about what he just did.
Logan takes a strike.
It has to be a relief.
One and two to Nuke Logan. A lot of game left. And Sanchez looked like a changeup.
That was a changeup. He started to throw that pitch more and more, and it is a good one. I mean, it's not something that he's playing with anymore. That's a weapon. The ceiling on Jonathan Sanchez is extremely high, and I think as you start to see him this last year, as he's put together his confidence and has become a major leaguer, you start to see that this guy someday is going to be in the rotation. But right now, this guy is on a different planet.
Jesse Flores is going to pinch hit. Here's a strike. Flores pops it up. It'll be Durham. And Durham will make the catch. Well, we say bye-bye, baby, a lot. And as our guys in the truck just said, this is the ultimate bye-bye, baby. 7:56.
5-4 Giants. We are in the bottom half of the seventh inning. Time now for our defining moments. Highlights are brought to you by Fry's Electronics. And tonight, Barry Bonds, in his finest hour, his first at bat, a double off of Mike Bacsik. Mike Bacsik, a second at bat, hits a single in the third, and again, Bacsik would face him in the fifth inning. And Barry Bonds, with one swing of the bat, passed Hank Aaron as the all-time home run leader. And he took on the deepest part of the yard in center field, and this place erupted.
As we knew it would.
And Barry Bonds has put a number 1 by his name. And he and Mike Bacsik will be forever joined at the hip. A couple of second-generation big leaguers. Mike Basic's father, a big leaguer, a pitcher, same name. And Barry Bonds, of course, his father Bobby, are going to travel through life together, as Al Downing and Hank Aaron did when Downing gave up home run number 715 that moved Aaron past Babe Ruth.
On the ground and a fair ball right over the bag.
Watch him go.
Davis, who can scoot, ends up at second with a double. Watch a stadium full of joy.
What a great shot.
That is a great shot.
These scoreboard guys with that shot. Unbelievable. Indeed, the road to history. Here's Plesko with Davis at second. Plesko skies it into center field. Will Davis tag? Let's see if he challenges Logan. He's going to challenge Logan, and he's going to beat the throw.
So a productive out. And that was exciting. I'll tell you what, he can go from stop to giddy up in a hurry.
He can. And here's Randy Wynn.
And he had room to spare.
Giants trying to add to their one-run lead. And Randy Wynn takes low.
Setting up on that inside corner.
Out of play.
Randy Wynn has been seeing it big. The Nationals, with that drawn-in infield, put 40 percentage points onto his batting average just by moving in.
Out of play. So Randy Wynn now behind in the count, 1-2. The game in Arizona is now over. Pittsburgh beats the Diamondbacks 8-3. Infield in, 1-2. Up and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Jim Moorhead just giving us some information on the gentleman who caught the ball, and we'll relay some of that here in a minute. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Press conference room is getting ready. We'll have that press conference for you. 2-2. And a flare. Belliard out. He's not going to get it. And Randy Wynn will take it. And so will the Giants. It's 6-4.
Right now, it's time for Infinity Insight and Ask Krug and Kite. Visit fsnbayarea.com and ask us a question as part of our Infinity Insight. Tonight comes from Ann from Pacifica. What baseball do you think will be more valuable, home run number 756 or Bonds' last career home run?
I don't know. I'm pretty fond of 756,
yeah.
to be honest with you.
That's the one I've been on.
Matt Murphy is the fan who caught the ball. 22 years old from Queens. Flew in with a friend today, bought a ticket today. They're leaving for Australia either tomorrow or the next day. Sanchez is the hitter. FP tried to get Matt Murphy for an interview, and he declined. He did not just decline FP, he declined everyone. It is possible that Mr. Murphy could be part of the post-game press conference. We don't know. We do know that he was in the right place at the right time. He may be battered and bruised, but he's got the baseball.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, FP wanted to do the interview to pick his pocket.
he would get the itchy fingers, wouldn't he? Try to take that thing out of his pocket. I did know that Mr. Murphy, as he was walking off the field, I'm not sure he would wear his jersey the way that he was wearing it.
There's a bunt and run, and Randy Wynn was off and rolling. This was Murphy leaving.
Not sure he wears his uni like that.
But, you know, give security credit. They were all over this guy to protect him, pats on the head. It's like, is our man Kevin with the glasses?
Kevin Martin right here. Well, he's a celebrity now.
1-2. Sanchez with a good bunt. And this will get Randy Wynn down to second.
Well, Giants baseball is brought to you in part by Jack Daniels. Your friends at Jack Daniels remind you to please drink responsibly. Good old number 7. Good old number 756. Woohoo!
Oh.
Yeah, I'm kind of fond of number 756. I think that ball might be worth a little more. Let me think about it. When Hank Aaron hit 750, I mean, that's the swing of the bat that we've been watching for years and years.
Absolutely.
It wasn't his 755th one, his last one he hit in Milwaukee.
Here's Molina. Although the closer Barry Bonds got to 755, we did see that home run a lot, but it was us showing it. I didn't see it a whole lot nationally on some of the sports shows. Swinging a foul off of Schneider. 1 ball and 1 strike. Molina's got a home run in this game. It has been a game of home runs. The Giants have hit 2. The Nationals have hit 3. Not a especially cool night. A lot of humidity. First pitch, it was 62 degrees. Outside, 2 balls and a strike. A run in for the Giants here in the 7th. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Rajay Davis double. And a Randy Wynn broken bat flare that almost was a duck snort infield hit, if there is such a thing.
Yeah, there is. There is such a thing.
You got him, and that ends the inning. So the Giants pick up a run. They leave Randy Wynn at second, and we will go to the 8th. 7:56, baby. We'll be back. It's time now for Eliminate Me, brought to you by Esurance Online Auto Insurance. This young man says, eliminate me. It's my birthday, so In place of Mr. Kruko, I am going to eliminate this guy too. Take a hike. This guy's okay here. Here's Sanchez to Austin Kearns, and it's a pitch up high. 1 ball and no strikes. I am flying solo. My partner is headed down to the Giants clubhouse to have a word with Barry Bonds. And there's a line drive to left. Davis is going to watch this one roll by him, and then he goes down to the seat of his pants. And Kearns has a leadoff double. Mike is going to go down to try, and we think he will be successful to get an interview with Barry Bonds. One of the things that F.B. Santangelo does so well is he can do color from any parts of the ballpark. 7:56. Here's Ryan Church. Church is 0 for 3. And he looks at a pitch low and away. 1 ball and no strike. An historic night here in San Francisco, and it happens on August 7th. Giants with a 2-run lead, and Sanchez deals, and it's low. 2-0. Kevin Correa gets loose in the bullpen. Dave Righetti's going out. The message to Bonds from Hank Aaron has been handed out, and it was quite moving, just because was Hank Aaron going to be here? And then finally Aaron, 2 months ago said, I'm not going to be part of this group that's going to travel around. Said, I can't do that. I've got other commitments, and I think everybody understood that. But Aaron, who is one of the classiest gentlemen around, with just a very touching message to Barry Bonds on the board here 4 or 5 minutes after the celebration. Here's the 2-0 pitch coming up to Church, and it's high, 3-0. And if we get a second, we'll show that message from Aaron to Bonds. And it's low, ball 4. And this was the message.
I would like to offer my congratulations to Barry Bonds on becoming baseball's career home run leader. It is a great accomplishment which requires skill, longevity, and determination. Throughout the past century, the home run has held a special place in baseball, and I have been privileged to hold this record for 33 of those years. I'll move over now and offer my best wishes to Barry and his family on this historical achievement. My hope today, as it was on that April evening in 1974, is that the achievement of this record will inspire others to chase their own dreams.
Hank Aaron to Barry Bonds. Reaching on a fielder's choice is Brian Snyder. On the play, Kearns goes to third. And here's Bruce Bochy. So it looks like it's going to be Kevin Correa coming in when it's time for a change. Think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up, your oil change tune-up and smog experts. Well, an exclusive offer from Giants fans, from the Giants. Let me try this again. An exclusive offer for Giants fans from the Giants and Barry Bonds, a cap and t-shirt offer commemorating the new Home Run King Barry Bonds. For a limited time, Giants fan can purchase the official 756 locker room t-shirt for a t-shirt and cap for a special price of $45 plus tax and shipping and handling. Retail value $53. Call 800-274-3004. So here's Correa with one out, runners at the corners. Nuke Logan is 0 for 3. And a first pitch strike from Correa at 93 miles per hour. And it's no balls and 1 strike. Zito Sanchez Correa. Way outside, backhanded nicely by Molina. Tony Batista, veteran right-handed hitter on deck. 43,154 watched this event tonight. Here's the 1-1, swinging a bouncing ball into the hole. Franson can't get it. It'll be a base hit. Logan with the hit. It's now 5, make it 6-5. Italian night. Oh yeah. So here's Batista. Batista hitting .237. And a first pitch low and away, 1 ball and no strikes. So Correa gives up the hit to Nuke Logan. And now all of a sudden it's just a 1-run lead. Not close. 2 balls and no strikes. Schneider, who reached on the fielder's choices at second. Logan with the hit is at first. 2-0. And a strike to make it 2 balls and 1 strike. Batista always has had that unusual batting stance, takes one low, 3-1. Correa does not, and I repeat, does not want to walk Batista. And with that in mind, you would have to believe that Batista is thinking that he's going to get a good pitch to hit right here. And he did, and he fouled it back. It's now 3-2. So 3-2. Now the question is, will Nationals manager Manny Acta send Schneider and Logan? Logan can run. Schneider's a catcher. Three balls and 2 strikes. Runners do not go, and there's a bouncing ball in the hole for a hit. Here comes Davis. They're going to wave in Schneider. Davis has got a good arm. Here's the throw home, and safe at home is Schneider. Feliz tipped it. And here comes Bruce Bochy. This game is tied. I don't know if Feliz thought the throw was offline. And Molina